the fifth experiment. Here I have opened the head tag and body tag. Body here is the largest. First is my largest string. I have to enter a string. The string is to be entered in a text box. For that I have used the input type. And when I click a button OK, my answer should resemble. See here I have to enter a string. For example, Gabby Magdalene, and my largest string must be Magdalene. It will be displayed here. To check it, I've used the logic here. I've get the string in str and I'm splitting it using split function, and I'm putting it in an array, that is a of 0 dot length, and I'm checking the length. So when I is equal to, using for iteration loop, maximum I'm keeping as 0, that is the first string. That is, suppose if Magdalene m is kept as a length, maximum length, and I'm incrementing I 1 and 1. If my length is greater than max, a of I is greater than max, it should be displayed. That is, a of I should be displayed. Then my next one is my BMI calculation. The kg, that is the weight and the height, is got in a text box. And when I click the button, on click my button, it must move to the BMI function. My BMI function is kept within a script. My BMI function is weight is kept in T2 and height is kept in T3. And I have declared another variable BM. My BM calculation is weight divided by height into height. If my BM is less than or equal to 18, I am underweight. If it is greater than 18 or lesser than 25, normal. Above 25, less than 30 is overweight. Above 30 is obese. This is checked using if-else loop. See, you are able to see here, my weight is 60 and height is 158, and my BMI calculation is 0.00 underweight. Then my next one is flap. That is, I have to enter the rows and columns, number of rows and number of columns, and when I click on click button, and my on click, it must go to the grow. In grow, I have got the value. I have kept the two, that is the two images, and using math calculation, I'm calling math.random function into 2 plus 1. In the rows, I'm getting the row values, and in the column, I'm getting the column values. Using two for loops, keeping I and j as 1 and less than or equal to row and column, I'm displaying it. I'm displaying this image over here. Able to see here, see, one row, 3 rows and 3 columns. Get plant. I'm getting 3 rows and 3 columns. See, 3 rows and 3 columns I'm getting here. Next is weight converter. In my weight converter, here in my script, to convert a weight, I have written a logic here. I'm getting the index values from and to from the user, and if index is equal to 0 and index 1 is equal to 0, I'm storing it in variable a, and if else, the answer should be displayed, that is my a value should be displayed, or if index is equal to 0 and index is equal to 1, this a into this value should be multiplied. If this condition occurs, this should be done, and if this condition occurs, I am again displaying a. See, my weight is 45, and I'm from kg I'm converting into lb and I'm calculating it. I'm getting a value of 2080178999. This calculation is done here for converting to lb or from lb to kg. Next is, this is for weight converter, that is kg to lb. To select this option, that is drop down list, I'm using here for option. Two option also I'm using here. On click, it has to go to the convert function. In my next field set, I'm using a tossing a coin. When I click this flip button, it must move to the function flip. I am getting the that is number of heads and number of tails must be displayed here. Here I have used the image over here. In my flip function, first I am getting two values. In head is initially kept 0 and t is 0, and my function is math function is equal to 2 into math of random. In my switch case, in case 0, I am incrementing h. When this image comes, the h will be incremented. When tail comes, tail will be incremented, and the values will be displayed here. You're able to see here. See, flip head is 7, flip head is 8, flip tail is 6, tail is 7. Accordingly, the values will be incremented. Next is pizza order form. Here, uh, here I have kept the radio buttons, that is the values needed. First, in my text box, I am stating the large and medium and small pizzas values, and in my radio button, I am keeping the value as 10, 15, and 20. And next, in my submit button, I am keeping calculate order. The order must first half, 1 and 2 is kept, small, medium and large values are get through this. Half, 1 and 2 get from the user, and tip is just to check the value. And the total is this half into 100 plus 1 into 200 plus 2 into 400, that is twice the time. Total tip is equals to total into this tip value divided by 100, that is the tips that we are going to give. Tips by 100 will give you the total value. This price will be displayed when we click the submit button. Able to see here, the number of pizzas ordering is 2, medium pizzas is 6, and large pizzas is 7, and my tip percentage is 10. Calculate it. My calculated answer that is my total cost is 4620 that I have to give to pay. This is my fifth experiment. That's all about my fifth experiment. Thank you.